Well, welcome everybody. This is Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the Arizona Wildcats. Right now, Mark just got done announcing the lineup for the Wildcats. He's getting ready to go and do so now with the Rams. And we'll see if we can't get the mic set up so you can hear him a little better.
Colorado, number 4, Eric. And right defense from Westminster, Colorado, number 14, Noah. And left wing from Fort Collins, number 21, Justin. From Greeley, Colorado, number 12, Chancellor. And right wing from Castle Rock, Colorado, number 29, Austin. Starting in goal from Butte, Montana, number 1, Jack. And coach for the Colorado State Rams. Tonight's officials are linesmen Nick Williams and Cody Beezer. The referees are Dan Anastasio and Craig Steinhauer. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem. Singing tonight from Colorado State, please welcome Deacon Smith.
There's the blink moment. Oh, all right, folks. Now the eyes are adjusted again. Welcome to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of CSU Rams versus Arizona Wildcats. This is night 2 of our 3-night hockey week. Second to final week. Next week, the Buffalo come up from Boulder for their final home game on Saturday. But tonight, it's all about the Wildcats versus the Rams. And Josh is here going, will you shut up and quit babbling and let me have the mic, please?
No.
I was on third shift last night. It was a very late morning. So if I'm not going to be terribly talkative. I'm going to let Josh do most of the talking here tonight, which is a good thing for all involved, I assure you.
Well, I appreciate the kind words, as always. Every night, I love it. Builds the confidence, of course. But game just got underway. Wildcats initially get the faceoff win. Rams, however, take over in their own zone. Noah Miller with the puck now gets it to Austin Anseh. Austin Anseh trying to fly down the ice and actually gets past the red line with the puck, decides to just dump it into the zone as Schneeberger comes flying into the boards to get to the puck. A couple of Wildcats after it now along with Anseh. Anseh makes a nifty move there and gets to the puck first. Scrum into the boards right now. Schneeberger with him as well. Anseh comes away with it. Anseh fighting hard already in the first 30 seconds of the game. Intercepted by Killam. Wildcats do end up taking over. Number 16, Tyler Griffith, decides to try to dump it in. Killam comes back with the puck. Killam, after being harassed by John Hogan, decides to dump the puck into the zone. Joseph hard fought for it. Didn't quite get there in time. Hassel with the puck now decides to just dump it back into the zone. No offensive players for the Rams there to get it. Matrzik flies in, loses his stick though. Joseph intercepts the puck and decides to take it in on himself. Decides to actually dump it in. A couple of Wildcats there for the puck. DeFazio and Joseph going after it. Joseph gets there first, gets it to Schneeberger, who gets it out to Matrzik. Matrzik sends it around the boards. Joseph unable to get there first, but Hassel's there to make the save and keep it in the zone. And looks like the Wildcats come away with it, but the Rams hard pushing on offense right now, doing a real good job. Number 6, Brian Hogan, comes away with it. Still with the puck, decides to flip it to center, tried to get it to John Hogan. Just unable to, so Nightenbach has it. Shot on goal, deflects off a defender. Austin Wilson in goal tonight for the Wildcats. Dax Dietrich in goal for the Rams.
I see McDonald hanging over the wall there, very attentive.
He's definitely into watching. Yeah, he likes to watch the play and kind of visualize as if he were playing. That a shot fired by Neff just goes wide of the net. Last night was a pretty exciting game. We had O'Donnell score a hat trick. Scored 6 goals last night in the win over ASU. Just like that, the puck's going to go into the net. Have a stoppage of play. Puck's going to be dropped in the neutral zone, I believe. Excuse that thought. It's going to be at center ice.
I foolishly left my tripod in the car overnight, and
metal's probably frozen now.
Yeah, I put my gloves back on. It's cold.
So O'Donnell took the faceoff for the Rams. Tried to keep the puck in the zone, just unable to. Reeves does a little flip over a few defenders. Puck's going to be taken by Armenti. Shot on net, good save there by Dietrich. Definitely in the right position there. Wildcats still keep it in the zone though. Number 12, Westland, with the puck right now, decides to send it around the boards to number 20. That's Raymond Rowe. Greg Hendrickson now fighting over it with Casaria, along with Westland. Hendrickson fighting for the puck, loses it though, however, so Neff has the puck now. Rams make a quick line change as number 20, Raymond Rowe, takes a shot on net. Hunter Clark misplays the puck, excuse me. So that's going to go down to Mike Damien. Damien trying to make a move, does so. Hunter Clark hard fought for the puck, gets it out to Killam. Decides to just send it back into the zone. See if Rams can get there. Kyle Riley trying to get a shot on net. That's blocked. Hunter Clark now, deflection. Goes just wide of the net. Cam Rivard had the puck for just a little bit, but got tripped up. Now he has the puck once more behind the net. Number 23, Charlie James, right there to meet him, though. Sent on goal. Goes just wide again. Good save there by Wilson once again. Stick save. Hunter Clark still fighting hard for that puck. Cam Rivard comes up with it now. Killam just misses, but Rivard stays back, so he gets to the puck first, but misplays it. So the Wildcats will take over. Wait for a quick line change here. Riley right out in front of the net waiting for him, but he decides to back off and go on the line change as well. Blake Davies coming out along with Killam, Noah Miller, and Anseh. Good hit there by Chandler Yoder. Causes the misplay on the puck. Davies gets slammed into the boards as he makes a pass. Dax mishandles the puck just a little bit, but nothing too major. And I believe that's Anseh got hit from behind, and he felt that one as he's slow to get up. Stays on the ice, though. Seems to be all right now. Noah Miller flying up the ice on his own. Decides to just send it in. Blake Davies in hot pursuit of the puck, but covered up by 2 Wildcats. Anseh unable to control the puck, so the Wildcats take over, send it right into the zone. DeFazio there to break it up, though. Anseh with the puck now. Good defense by the Rams all around so far, not really allowing any shots. Puck taken right up by John Hogan. Chandler Yoder takes over now. Anse still getting hit hard, finally decides to come off the ice. Puck flies down to Anthony Rosetta. Rosetta takes a tumble on his own, misplays the puck, so Ben Joseph flies up on the ice to get there. Takes a shot on net that actually just hit the back of the net, or excuse me, the side of the net, so he was unable to make anything of it. Puck taken up by a few, right in front of the net. Saved by Dietrich. Huge save as he went from post to post right there. Shot was from Brian Hogan, pass from Brian Hogan to number 29, Greg Hendrickson. And Dietrich was with him all the way. Rams now coming out. Nifty move by Ben Joseph. Tries to make the pass to Matrzik, but his stick was hit at the time that he tried to receive the pass.
Well, these two teams know each other. They see each other
Yep.
probably 4 to 6 games a year, split between Fort Collins and Tempe or Tucson.
Mm-hmm. So they're familiar with each other for sure. And the last time the Rams went down there, they were beaten pretty handily by U of A. And so this is, I don't want to say a revenge game, but this has some meaning to them. This has some meaning to them for sure. So they came out hot, and I've noticed that. They've come out real hot this first period with 13:21 left. Still a 0-0 game, but the Rams definitely have had more of an offensive push. Casaria gets the puck right away, sends it to Neff. Neff to O'Donnell. Southwell with it now. Southwell, one of the faster players on the team. He's got good hands as well, knows how to make a move. John Hogan with the puck now, sends it in, but not far enough, so Casaria comes up with it. Rebound! Tip on net and goal! No goal, it was waved off. It was in, but that was played by a high stick, and I completely understand and agree with that, as I believe Southwell had his stick way above his own head. Puck did pop up, though, did land in the net. They're going to call a good no goal on that. And I'm going to agree with that, and they're going to take that out to the neutral zone. Puck won by the Wildcats. Taken by Armenti, I believe. Decided to be just dropped into the zone, Casaria actually gets there first. Reeves right behind him, gives it to Neff, though. Neff flips the puck over, and that's going to be a rolling puck. Not enough steam to become an icing, though. Turnover in the zone to O'Donnell. O'Donnell takes a shot on net, tried to get a tip, unable to. Southwell catches the puck in midair, tries to make something of it, but is boarded by 2 Wildcats. Number 23, James, is going to come up with it. He's got some speed to him as well. Neff sends James into a referee. Stoppage of play real quick as O'Donnell and number 20, Raymond Rowe, collide. No harm, no foul, though. I believe the puck actually got tipped into the net as well. So we're going to have a face-off here in the Wildcats zone. Kyle Riley taking the face-off for the Rams. And I believe it's number 11, Roy Grandov, taking the puck for the Wildcats. River gets there in time, decides to send the puck back in. We got Hunter Clark and Kyle Riley in pursuit of it. However, Wildcats do take over, but turnover by Noah Miller. Good block there by number 19, Zelmer. Zelmer decides to play it off the boards. Good block there by Miller to keep it in the zone, though. Wildcats still in possession, taken by number 4, Rosetta. Wildcats still just trying to send it around the net, make some moves. Nothing doing so far, though. Puck still stays in. Riley gets onside, so the delayed offside is called off almost right away. And Rams, as they make a line change for the defenders, puck goes out of play. Schneeberger makes a nifty move, and he almost was able to pull it off, but he runs into his own player in Kyle Riley. Schneeberger falling all over the place now. Puck taken by Hassel. A little reckless play here from both teams. A lot of turnovers right now. Such a fast-paced game going on right now. Yoder misplays the puck there. That's taken by number 5, Osmond. Osmond decides to just dump it in and back off. Played by Dietrich. Gives it to DeFazio. Good passing there. Chandler Yoder's just unable to corral it. So Wildcats take over with number 28, Farguson, sending it into Hendrickson. Hendrickson with a poor pass there. However, number 16, Griffith, gets there in time. Shot on net, good save by Dietrich because he was in the right position. Another save by Dietrich. He's seeing the puck cleanly tonight, Scott, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Doing a real good job. Chandler Yoder and I believe number 28, which is Farguson, fighting over for the puck right now. Number 16, Griffith, comes in to have a few words with them. He actually comes away with the puck. Decides to send it around to Farguson. Quick centering pass there, tipped away by the defense. Schneeberger just finishing his hits constantly tonight, doing a good job. Centering pass there. It's taken by the Rams. Good play. Dietrich tries to do the spinorama. Or excuse me, Arizona tries to do the spinorama. Dietrich there to make the save. Rams finally come away with the puck as Hassel boldly sends it right out in front of the net. DeFazio luckily paying attention. Chandler Yoder with the puck now. Poor pass, but Anse does come away with it, but the puck's deflected by number 3, Armenti. Puck center on the boards again by the Wildcats as they make a line change. DeFazio comes up with a good pass off the boards to Hassel. Hassel misplaying it again. Schneeberger to Matrzik. Matrizik's going to take it up. Ben Joseph to his left. Matrizik making moves. Centering kind of shot / pass right there. Nothing doing though. So the puck finds its way back to the Ram zone, and I believe that's going to be, not sure if they call it an offsides or an icing, but either way, play is blown dead, and it's going to be taken all the way back to the Wildcat zone. So no neutral zone faceoff, so that is going to be an offsides, or excuse me, an icing. That's going to be an icing call.
Yeah, it looks like the Arizona coach is wanting more of an explanation.
I believe some of the players and the coach thought that the puck was tipped right before the red line, or right after the red line. Puck squeezes loose just in front of the net. No Rams there to take over, though. So it's played on by a few Wildcats. They take it into their own zone, or excuse me, the Ram zone. Puck gets deflected, flies into the net.
Hockey is much more popular in Arizona than I ever would have figured.
You know, it's kind of funny. The hotter states like Arizona and Florida, not many people think they have a good fan base at all, but a lot of times during the year, there are a lot of fans there, even though they've probably never seen ice themselves.
Well,
Northern
that
Arizona
makes
has
some
for
sense
sure.
Because Florida is completely filled up with both Canadians and people from upstate New York and, you know, the very far north climates of the states.
All the retirees down in Florida.
Yeah.
Good move there by Neff. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, no, I remember a couple years ago the Canadian politicians were trying to, it's kind of a joke. The Polish politicians, when they want to get elected, they go to Chicago to campaign. The Canadian politicians go to Florida.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. Big hit there by Kalam.
That doesn't explain Arizona, but
Arizona's just a melting pot. Good save there by Wilson.
Yeah, and they've got some of the best roads in the country. Of course, they also become liquid in the daytime and re-solidify at night, but they're incredibly smooth.
Definitely suggest night driving if you're in Arizona, especially around Phoenix in the summertime.
Yeah.
You don't want to get your car stuck in the asphalt. That's never fun.
Or have your tennis shoes melt to the asphalt, which is something I've seen happen.
That's definitely a real thing. You know the old expression, so hot on the asphalt you could, fry an egg. That's a real thing in Phoenix. Puck tipped right out in front. Dietrich making the save after save. Still squeezes loose, goes behind the net. Centering pass deflected. However, Arizona stays in front. Dietrich makes a huge save. And the play is blown dead.
And the chippiness has already begun.
Definitely.
Usually they wait for the second period before that starts, but
7:38 still left in the first. This is going to get an exciting game. But I believe they blew the play dead because the ref thought the puck stayed under Dietrich when it was clearly, from our vantage point, it was clearly loose. But again, as I said last night, the second the ref stops seeing the puck and he believes that it's underneath, the goaltender, he's going to call that play dead.
Well, he did have it caught up in his leg pads there for a second.
Yep.
So
they're going to bring that all the way down because there was a penalty, and that is also why they blew the play dead. There was a penalty on number 28. That's Farguson. So 2 minutes, not quite sure. We should hear Mark's explanation.
Mark does not have a mic tonight.
Mark does not have a mic tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I was just informed. So
sorry about that.
No, that's not a big deal. So once I hear the information, I'll relay it to you as best I can. But until that point, puck sent down, played by Dietrich, mishandled by O'Donnell. 1:48 left here in the power play. That penalty is 2 minutes for slashing on Farguson. Puck popped way up, like a high fly ball just in time for the start of baseball season. And caught by an Arizona Cardinal, by an Arizona Wildcat.
Yeah. Well, you're mixing up baseball, football, and hockey.
I'm just trying to get as many sports in there as I can. Phoenix Suns, should I throw that in there later in the game?
Hey, why not?
Puck sent down again once more, and actually taken away by a Wildcat as Dietrich was behind the net with him, kind of saying hi. Casaria comes away with the puck, though, now. Still 1:03 left on the power play. Rams nothing doing so far. Southwell with the puck now, gets it out to Nightenbach, but again, unable to make anything of it. Casaria tries to catch the puck, unable to. Checks his hand to see if it's okay. It seems to be. Wildcats honestly looking like they're on the power play right now as the Rams have spent more time in their zone than the Wildcats. Southwell just makes a spin move to recoup. 35 seconds left, and the Rams have almost had it in their own zone the entire time. Back to Casaria. Casaria trying to make a move, gets it out to Southwell. Southwell finally has some room to work with, gets it to Riley. Riley takes it around, brings it around the net. Gets it to Casaria. Casaria decides to just dump it back in, but that is taken by number 19, Zelmer, and sent all the way back down. With 10 seconds left remaining on the power play. Almost intercepted there by number 27, Wilkinson. And with that, Rams had no shots on goal at all during that power play. That's something head coach Jeff DeGree really needed to talk about with his team. He was talking about how important it was to put pressure on the power play, and there was no pressure whatsoever that last power play.
We saw a little bit of a breakaway there that, unfortunately, the goalkeeper saw it coming too. And they had a nice rebound opportunity, but unfortunately the Rams weren't able to get to it until after the Wildcats did.
Exactly. Fun fact for you guys tonight listening, I was talking with Mark last night after the game, and we were talking about how O'Donnell had a great game. And he's actually the youngest brother of 3 O'Donnells who have all played for CSU. And he's now a senior, so this is an end of an era for them. And it's been about, I believe he said, around 9 years or 10 years of straight O'Donnells going through the CSU system. So that's pretty cool to be able to watch. And he's got, 2-3 more games left here on campus.
Yeah.
It's kind of the end of an era for the O'Donnell family. Danny Matrzik takes the faceoff for the Rams. Number 6, Brian Hogan takes it for the Wildcats. You know, I knew I was going to make that Arizona Cardinal mistake last night, and I thought I was going to make it last night, but I stopped myself luckily, and tonight I fouled up, but that's all right.
They've got a nice stadium.
Oh, they do. It's a beautiful stadium.
It's like a mile from my dad's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Love to live there. Probably a little bit warmer there than it is here.
A little bit.
Good centering pass to Matrzik as he just missed it. Ben Joseph with the puck now. Fought over. Matrzik comes away with it. Sends it in, but that's blocked by a Wildcat. He feels that in his hand. John Hogan now, the brother of Brian Hogan, comes away with the puck, decides to just dump it in as they make a line change. Casaria with it now. Tries to get it to Yari Nightenbach. Nightenbach unable to do much with it, and that's taken by the Wildcats. Behind the back pass, shot on net, saved by Dietrich, and it goes wide. Good save by Dietrich again. Both Dietrich and Wilson really seeing the puck well tonight. Centering pass shot just goes wide. And we have a stoppage of play here. As the refs are trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, they don't want the Rams changing their lineup either. They
That
sent
would
a couple
make
of the
sense.
players back over the wall.
So I believe that's Casaria comes away with the puck. Shot in on net. Goes just wide. Dietrich didn't have to make the save on that. Still in the Rams zone. Rams in possession of it, though. Send it down the ice. Wilson's going to stay away from it, but Rivard gets there first, so no icing. Taken by Riley to Casaria to Rivard, who was right in front of the net. Nothing doing, though, as Wilson makes an easy save.
Looks like we have a new addition to the hockey dog family.
It's a beautiful little 11-week-old puppy that I was able to meet with before the game. It legitimately looks like an Oreo milkshake.
Yeah, it does.
It's got the perfect little sad face you ever saw. I believe it's a Australian and pit bull mix. Australian Shepherd and pit bull mix. I think that's what she said.
That's a fun combo.
And it's a gorgeous dog.
That's going to be a high-energy, intelligent dog.
Oh, yes. So Reeves with the puck now, taking it up himself, going coast to coast, still moving in. Puck just squeezes out of the zone as Riley tried to corral it, just unable to. Neff decides to flip it in on net. Wilson has to make the save. We saw an easy goal last night for the Rams as the puck, a bouncing puck, bounced right over Labonte, the goaltender last night, right over his glove. Went into the net for the Rams' first goal. Southwell gets it to Neff. Neff hit right away. Wildcats do take over, decide to just flip it down on the ice. Dax may have to touch this, but does not. So that's going to result in an icing and come all the way back down to the Wildcat zone. 1:53 left here in the first period. 0-0 game here. A lot of action, though. Both goaltenders making some great saves already early in this game. A lot of good offense going on here today.
Yeah, under 2 minutes left in this first period.
Still cold as ever.
Oh, yeah. The new sweatshirt is helping, but I need another layer.
I'm going to start bringing a blanket here. Get some hot cocoa.
Oh, yeah.
So O'Donnell's going to take the face-off along with the other Hogan, Brian Hogan. Got a pair of brothers on the team, 2 and 6. John and Brian.
It's funny how much of a family affair hockey is.
It really is. I mean, I can't even count how many times we've had siblings on a team this season alone.
Or cousins.
Or cousins, yeah, even cousins. We've had a couple pairs of cousins on the team, too, which I think would be a lot of fun. I was never able to do that, have a cousin play on the same team, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
I do remember the first year that we covered the Rams, and I'm horrible with names, so I'm not going to get this right, but I do remember a couple years ago in our first season with the Rams, there were a pair of cousins on the ice, and one of them was a Ram and the other one was a Buffalo.
Oh, man, talk about a house divided.
And Grandma was in the house.
She just goes over and consoles the sad one after the game. That's what she's supposed to do.
She had one of those hats that was like half green and half black.
That's awesome. Grandparents can have a lot of fun with that. Rams, however, in possession of the puck at center ice, send the puck down the boards, and Joseph gets there. Makes a move, gets pinned against the glass, though. Centering pass, shot, good, saved by Wilson. Hassel still with it. Joseph comes away with it now. Gets it to Hassel, who turns it over. May have an odd man advantage, but Hassel with a great interception right there. 1 minute left in the period now. Ansay comes away with it. Matchzik tried to get there, just unable to. Puck's going to be sent down, and Casaria comes away with it now. Casaria decides to just dump it in. Joseph going in on it, and Wilson decides to just cover the puck up with 41 seconds remaining in the period. Rams make a quick line change. Looks like Kyle Riley's going to come out and take the face-off for the Rams. Wilson being an absolute brick wall along with Dietrich so far. Number 12, Westland, took the faceoff for the Wildcats, and then Wilson decides to just hold on to it.
Knocked a few seconds off the clock, and we'll start this again.
Exactly, almost 3 seconds exactly taken off the clock. And Wildcats come away with that faceoff. Rams still trying to make a play, though, and do so, but Neff was offsides for just a quick second. And that was just enough time for the Wildcats to dump it in. 20 seconds left in the period now. So if the Rams want to do anything, you got to push real hard, real quick here. Good defensive play by the Wildcats. However, they call that played with a high stick, so they blow the play down with 13.4 seconds left. Since that was played by a high stick, they're going to take that out to the neutral zone. Westland taking the face-off, along with Riley. Rams come away with it, and looks like they're just going to kind of play keep away real quick. Flip the puck in with 7 seconds left. And that should do it for the end of the first period. 0-0 game here. A lot of good offensive and defensive play, and phenomenal, stellar play by both goaltenders at each end. So
absolutely,
it's going to be a lot of fun this next couple periods.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But folks, we're going to take a break right now. We will be back for the start of the second period. Thank you so much for watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the Arizona Wildcats. Well, folks, welcome back to Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus Arizona Wildcats. So far, we're scoreless after one. I have a feeling that won't be remaining much longer.
There's something in the air. I can feel it as well.
Yeah, both teams are pretty jazzed, and they were starting to fight pretty well in the last couple minutes of that period. But they've switched sides. Dax is now on our left. And not in his normal net.
At least where he starts, but Dax is comfortable on either side. He makes a lot of great saves from both ends. He's done a really good job over the last few years for the Rams now, no matter where he's at.
Yeah, I don't really think he cares too much.
You know, it's actually funny. There are a lot of goaltenders that do prefer a side, let's say the Avs at Pepsi Center, where they are twice a night, for 2 periods. They definitely tend to prefer that side, and they think it's kind of weird when they're in the other end, but you got to get through it. You can't let that bother you too much.
No. So the Zebras have called him to the circle. We're about ready to get back underway. And with the drop of the puck, there we go.
Schneeberger comes out flying, trying to get there, unable to, so Noah Miller's going to come away with the puck, bring it behind his own net. Arizona does poke check it away, but the Rams come back with it. They're going to send that down, and that should be good for an icing. Nope, that icing is waved off. Schneeberger down there trying to come away with the puck, unable to. There's a few Rams and Wildcats down there. Can't quite see who the numbers are. Schneeberger comes away with it, tries to get a centering pass out, but unable to. Puck chipped out to Ferguson. And now Austin Anse flying down with it. He's got a 2-on-1 chance here. Shot just goes wide of the net, and Anse flies into the boards with a Wildcat right behind him. I believe that's number 19, Nick Zelmer.
No, I'm not trying to say that Mr. Zelmer did anything wrong or improper, but when they both came down on the boards, he was laying on the Rams' leg.
He was laying on top of him. I saw that as well.
And I missed how that came about, so I'm just going to assume it was a natural, innocent thing. But I wonder what effect that had, because Anse was trying to get to he was trying to hop up real quick to get that recovery.
Yeah, no, he was for sure.
And it resulted in a turnover. But Anse wasn't the only Ram right there.
No, and obviously not enough for the refs to call.
Oh, no.
I was thinking more tripping or slashing or pulling down from behind, but...
Well, we didn't see, at least I didn't see it, how they actually came down.
Exactly,
I was watching once they caught my attention, they were already on the ice, bouncing off the wall. So...
Right now we got a pretty good chance with Southwell and O'Donnell flying in. Good defense by the Wildcats, though. Wildcats have been solid defenders this entire night. However, turnover right in front of the net. Neff was right there, unable to make the save, or the shot, excuse me, and then right there, Wilson will just cover the save.
Yeah, that slap shot right into the breadbasket.
Both Wilson and Dietrich have done a great job of taking away angles tonight.
Well, where I was trying to go with this, and I wandered around too much in the woods, was that it's been a mostly clean game. We have seen a few trips to the sin bin, but not like we had last week.
No, not even close.
When Central Oklahoma was here, it was like every 2 minutes somebody was getting stopped and something was happening. So this has been an enjoyable game, at least from my perspective, to watch. But Riley does the same thing. It's almost an identical shot with identical results.
And Mr. Mullet, Raymond Rowe, is right in front of him to make sure that there was no rebound. We've had 2 nights in a row of the opposing team members having crazy long hair. Hockey players love that. It's kind of a Jaromir Jagr tribute. Jagr been in the NHL for 21 years now, as long as I've been alive. And he's almost always had the mullet every single year.
Well, hockey players are a very superstitious bunch.
Oh, yes.
I know a few of them. They're amateur and very avid fans of the NHL. But I do know one particular gentleman I'm thinking of is that he only shaves during the off season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he'll grow a ZZ Top-like beard down to his waist.
Reminds me of a few players in Joe Thornton and another Shark. They like to grow their beards out incredibly long, and they've done that for a few years now. Joe Thornton also been in the league like 19 years, and he's always had a huge beard. But while we were kind of chit-chatting back and forth, we had not much going on here. It's just been going from one zone to the other. Not too many chances or shots. That is going to be an icing call on the Wildcats.
This is not all that uncommon for the first 5 minutes of any period.
No, it's kind of just to get a feel for things again, get back out on the ice, start setting up plays if you can, see if there's any major weaknesses that you can see right away. We see Matrzyk talking with Joseph right there. Matrzyk about to take the face-off. Ben Joseph not usually used to playing a wing position. He's played center for most of his career. Good save there by Wilson. Another good save. Shot through traffic, didn't make it to Wilson, but Noah Miller comes flying in to make the stop there. Matrzyk comes with it. And that is deflected, and the Wildcats are going to take over. Harassed by Matrzyk is all over the ice tonight. Noah Miller comes away with the puck, just misses Nightenbach, but that puck is going to be touched by Wilson, and Wilson decided to just fall on it as Joseph was right there to try to make a move. Unable to, though. So Rams are going to switch lines real quick as O'Donnell's line comes out. Wilson having a little talk with one of his defenders, number 4, Rosetta. And it's looking like we're going to have number 16, which is Tyler Griffith, take the face-off for the Wildcats. Wildcats were short one player, so they had to wait till one of the defenders got out on the ice. Wildcats come away with that face-off. Misplay the puck just a little bit, though, enough to get the Rams' attention. Southwell in hot pursuit. Unable to get there, though. Cross-ice pass, and a Wildcat's going to get there in time as they were flying down the ice. Good pass to the center, unable to make anything of it. Puck goes wide of the net. Rams take over right away. Poke checked by number 19, Zelmer. Dylan Carter was absolutely flying down the ice for the Wildcats, number 9. He was the one who set up the entire play originally. Wildcats still come away with it. Flipped high through the neutral zone, and that's going to bounce to Dietrich, and he's going to have to make the save and just fall on the puck as 2 Wildcats were zoning in on him. Smart play by Dietrich there as Wilson did the same thing a couple plays ago. Just fall on it, live to see another day. Make sure you don't make any major mistakes.
Yeah.
Looking like Chandler Yoder's line's out. That was the starting lineup for tonight. You got Austin Ansay, Schneeberger, Reeves, and I believe that's Casaria out on the ice with him as well.
Is Casaria 6 or an 8?
Casaria is number 6. We got Dylan Hassel at number 8.
Oh, okay.
Good save by Dietrich. Taken by Yoder.
For some reason, I have difficulty keeping those two straight.
No, and I've had a lot of catching up to do. When I came on this year, I did not know any of the players.
Honestly, before you joined us, I didn't even really bother. I had too many things to try to worry about at the time.
Completely understandable.
Adding constantly checking the roster for who actually is who.
You wouldn't have been able to look the camera at all.
No, my schizophrenia can keep me occupied with 5 things at once, but once I add that 6, then I just have a meltdown.
Just not possible.
No.
Good check there by Casari to break up the puck. Schneeberger coming in, fighting against Armstrong. And Rivard comes away with it, gets it to Killam. Shot on net, score!
Oh!
Killam takes the puck from the blue line, just sends it in, hoping for a tip, and it just goes cleanly through. Wilson not able to see it. 14:27 left in the second period. We got a 1-goal lead for the Rams. That's a huge goal right there for the Rams. They really needed that. Not saying that neither side had momentum, but the momentum is completely shifted to the Rams side right now.
With as strong as the defense has been for both teams thus far, this single goal could be huge.
Exactly. Both teams showing excellent defense.
Of course, now that I said that, between the two of them, we're going to see 6 goals here in the next 5 minutes.
Exactly, and that's not, that doesn't sound as crazy as you think it does, as we saw that virtually last night. Within a span of a couple minutes, more than 3 goals were scored.
Yes. Well, we saw the Rams score 3 goals in under 4 minutes.
Yep.
During the end of the second period last night.
In almost under 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which was crazy. And virtually unheard of, but yeah, we did see that. And then we also saw ASU score 2 goals in 1 minute. So it can happen, folks.
Oh, yes.
Danny Matrozik about to take the face-off with Ben Joseph and Knightenbach to his left and right.
Well, last night Arizona was down in Boulder taking on the Buffalo. And then tonight we've switched. Arizona came up here and Arizona State went down there. And I wonder what's going on in Boulder right now. Because the Arizona State guys, they were pretty jazzed.
They were. I completely agree with that. Kyle Riley getting credit for the assist on that goal.
I always find it funny that we get situations like this. Like Arizona and Arizona State will have the same weekend. We'll switch between us and Boulder. And then, but that's a common thing. It was Oklahoma and Central Oklahoma.
Yep. It's hard to keep them straight. I even thought the Cardinals were playing tonight. So,
well, it's funny that we get 2 teams from one state that's not necessarily a neighboring state.
Shot, score. Sorry to interrupt you there real quick, but a great centering pass from one Wildcat to another. Couldn't quite catch the numbers, but Dietrich just unable to make a save there. And I hope we didn't jinx them, but we were talking about that, those quick back-to-back goals, which happen pretty consistently now as of late, the last 2 games. Unfortunately for the Rams, that's a game-tying goal. So it's going to be 13:22 left in the second with a 1-1 game now, and that was an absolute beauty of a pass for the touch-and-go goal right there. And again, I'm sorry to interrupt. But
No. I was waxing poetically about travel arrangements, about how you get 2 teams from one state and then they don't actually travel together.
No, not at all.
But yet they always end up in the same place at the same time.
And I don't think they care for each other that much either.
Well, it depends. It varies. If you're talking about the Oklahomas, that's definitely true.
Yes. Oh, yes.
With these 2, I don't know.
I'm not sure either how they would react.
We had North Dakota and Minot State one weekend, and they actually did try to not so much travel in the same buses, but at least arrange a caravan
together. Yeah.
And
shot on net, score!
Yes!
Shot by Rivard. Absolute laser of a shot, goes high, top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Knocks the water bottle off the net. That makes it a 2-1 game with 12:43 and back-to-back-to-back goals in it's got to be under 3 minutes.
Oh, here we go.
And the Rams make a little bit of a mistake as they put 32. They put 32 goals up there.
That's wishful thinking on their part a little bit, but
wow, what an exciting couple minutes. We got a 2-1 game now. Sorry, not 32-1 game.
Yeah,
2-1 game now.
I don't know if I'd actually want to watch a 32-1 game. That
no.
would just be a slaughter.
No.
That probably wouldn't really be all that much fun after about 5 minutes.
There's got to be some mercy rule in there. But nonetheless, goals on goals on goals have been scored as of late, and there was not one goal scored in the first period.
No.
That just shows you how quick a hockey game can change. So Kyle Riley and Hunter Clark are getting the assists. Goal still goes to Rivard. Rams have possession of the puck right now, take it right behind the net. It's Joseph with the puck, tried to make a move, loses it. Matrzik with the puck now, fighting for it along the boards. Good fought, good hard fought there. Shot gets tipped, bounces around a little bit, still bouncing around. Wildcats are gonna come away with it. As number 2, John Hogan, centering pass there, shot, saved by Dietrich.
Oh.
An absolute great defense by Hassel to poke check the puck away. Dietrich with the initial save. Did the splits completely down.
Yeah, he had 2 great saves right there.
And then Hassel with the amazing heads-up play as one of the Wildcat offensive players had a wide-open goal, but Hassel poke-checked it away. Good teamwork right there all around by the Rams. Really trying to hold on to this lead to make it not 4 goals in a row.
Dax was unable to control the rebound after that first amazing save. And if there had been a Wildcat, but I don't want to say better position, but just in a different place.
Exactly.
He had his back door completely wide open. And
well,
it wasn't open long, but
no, exactly.
It was open for an opportunity.
And unfortunately for Dax, with making such a great save like that, it totally threw him out of position, but it was a necessary throw, you know?
Right, oh, absolutely. And he did recover for another than great save.
Exactly,
yep. But before he was able to recover, there was an opportunity that thankfully there wasn't an Arizona player there to seize it.
Hassel made a great play in poke-checking that away. Game-tying save right there. I mean, really.
Absolutely.
So we were talking about how strong the defense both were playing for both teams, and they're really showing it. Props to both teams right now. Rams come away with that as Neff takes the puck. Neff does not send it around the boards, but rather tries to fight for it himself. O'Donnell with it now, centering pass to Miller. Miller has that go off of a defender, and I believe that's John Hogan. He feels that one. Tipped right in front of the net, swung on, missed, and Wilson decides to just hang on to the puck. Miller making just as many saves as Dietrich tonight. And I know it's a 2-1 game right now, but both goaltenders have been stellar tonight.
That was actually impressive, and I'm not necessarily talking about the goalkeeper. I'm talking about there was a lot of energy, there was a lot of slamming into each other, but as soon as that whistle blew, everyone just dropped their shoulders and relaxed. It stopped. And
I agree with that. There's a great sense of I don't want
to
say
chippiness.
Yeah, it's just respect for each other, and I really like that. Shot on net. Good save there by Wilson as he saw it cleanly the whole way through. Gave up a rebound, but no opportunity there. Rivard with the puck. Rivard had the last goal. We're going to have a breakaway chance here, folks. Looking like Hendrickson with a shot on net, save, and oh my goodness, the puck sat underneath Dietrich, literally in between his legs, and they're waving off the goal, so I'm not seeing any goal here. He made the initial save, and it just sat there, just dropped in between his legs and sat. And again, I know it was one of the Rams because the puck slid out and flew into the neutral zone, but one of the Rams saw that and hit it out. So again, great defense by the Rams. Man, this has been fun hockey to watch. Holy cow.
These two teams know each other very well.
They sure do.
This is almost like a Rockies Diamondback.
Seriously, and it's 10:25 left. We've had the first goal was scored with 13 minutes left. I mean, we've had 3 solid minutes of hockey right now. So Wildcats centering pass there. Joseph comes away with it. Joseph with Nightenbach to his left, flying in, seeing if he can make a play here. Shoots it on net. And Joseph stays down as he was hit hard. Joseph still down on the ground.
And they're calling for the trainer here.
He gets up on his own power and is able to move. Joseph, actually a longtime friend of myself, his parents are here tonight. And he heads straight to the locker room, doesn't even go to the bench. So we'll try to keep you updated on what happens there. He seems to be all right. He's standing on his own feet right now, just talking with the trainer. I was unable to see the actual hit because it's kind of in our blind spot right now. And I'm not going to say it was dirty or anything. It was hard. I definitely heard the hit. And it was a hard hit, but I'm not seeing anyone get sent to the boards or anything like that.
She's putting some kind of compress against his right jawline. So he might have gotten a minor cut, which can happen as you get your skin pinched in between your body and a hard object.
Oh, for sure. And those helmets have a lot of places that can be pinched. So they're going to work on Ben for a little bit. Saved by Wilson, holds on to it.
He's got one of those good story scars.
Oh, exactly, yep. Puck goes behind the net. Taken by Yoder. Good offensive play by Yoder to keep the puck in control. DeFazio has it now, passes it back to Yoder. And I'm going to remind you guys, there was no good save there by Wilson. There was no penalty on that play. So from what the ref saw, it was a clean hit, whether it drew blood or not. Wildcats decide to just dump it down, taken by Kalam. And DeFazio just messing around with the puck now, but taken by a Wildcat. Shot on net, glove saved by Dietrich, and he's going to hold on to it. Shot comes from number 27, Robbie Wilkinson. Hard shot, but Dietrich saw it the whole way there.
The Zebras are kind of laughing right now. The Rams and the Wildcats are playing to keep the stick away from each other.
Yep, exactly.
And one of the guys, they're each doing it to the other.
Exactly.
So and then when they try to plead their case, the Zebras just laugh at them.
It's nothing too major. It's just a little fun between the teams. Right now, I got to say one cool thing that I saw. Every time one of the players, the Rams just made a line change. Every single time one of the players went to go to the bench, they checked on Ben first, and that's one of the things I loved about playing hockey was the brotherhood. I mean, there is nothing like it. And whether that player is in the wrong, they will back you up to the death. And that's one of my favorite things about it, the camaraderie that you have. And I just think it's a really, really cool part of all aspects of hockey, whether it's in the NHL or Little League. Puck sent down the boards. Off the boards down the ice, but our Wildcats going to get there first, so no icing. That's number 9, Dylan Carter, who has wheels on him tonight. He's been flying around the ice. Noah Miller's going to come up with the puck first, send it around the boards to Hassel. Hassel's going to try to get it to Davies. Davies comes up with it. Davies cross-ice pass, good pass to Miller. Miller's just going to send it around the boards as the Rams make a quick change. Southwell's on the ice now, known as the speedster for the Rams. Southwell with it now, centering pass to O'Donnell. O'Donnell tries to make a move, gets poke check, but he comes back with it. Centering pass to Southwell. Pit pocket away, so number 4, Rosetta, comes with it. Shot on net, Dietrich's just going to cover that up.
Got 7:48 left here in the second period. We've crossed over into the back half of the game. Rams are still up by 1 here, but I can tell that Arizona is not done.
No, Arizona making a lot of hard offensive pushes there. Number 16, Griffith, gets tripped up right off the faceoff, and Wilson really deciding, kind of listing lazily to the left to see if he needs to make a play on the puck, and he does. Sends it around the boards, and that's going to be clapped in from the red line from DeFazio. Cam Rivard in hot pursuit trying to make a play on the puck along with Hunter Clark. Puck pops loose. It's going to go to Kyle Riley. Riley on the delayed offside just sends it around the boards once more. Osmond with the puck decides to try to get it to number 27, Wilkinson. Just unable to. But Hogan's going to come away with it and then decide to just hit it in and make a line change real quick. Full line change for the Wildcats. Rivard comes up with it, tries to make a move, does so, gets it to DeFazio. DeFazio, good little tap around. We're going to have a breakaway chance here if he can corral it. Shot rings off the post, and they actually call it a goal. I thought it hit off the post first. That was number 29, Zaleski. Jason Zaleski comes away with it, puts the puck in the back of the net. We're going to have a 2-2 game here with 6:48 left in the second period. That's kind of where I wish they had the instant replay there, because I thought that rang off the post. But
well, even if we had instant replay turned on, we technically have the ability to do instant replay, but it requires a lot more people than we have in our production team. And even if we had that turned on, it's not going to overturn what they see down there.
That's true. That's true. So regardless of what we think up here, 2-2 game here in the second period. And the goal floodgates have opened up because there were no goals scored the entire first period. We've had 4 goals in about 10 minutes total. And Arizona really feeling that opportunity knocking at the door right now. They want to put another puck in the net and try to get away with the lead. Puck is blown dead, as I believe there was an offsides call, so it's going to be taken out in the neutral zone. Matrozic going to come up for the Rams to take the faceoff along with number 10, Hirsch. Puck going to be taken down to the Rams zone. Matrozic again taking the face-off along with number 16, Tyler Griffith. Noah Miller with the puck now. Gets hit from behind, loses the puck. Centering pass to Griffith. Griffith's shot rings off the post, no goal. See, that looked like the exact same play to me, but they called that one off. So no goal. That one did ring off the post. And we're going to have another Ram stay on one knee for a little bit. That's Matrozic, because he got upended. I just saw the aftermath of it. Wildcats come away with the face-off, and they're just going to decide to dump it down as Casaria comes away with the puck, though. Looks like Joseph is heading off the ice now completely to the locker room.
We'll see if we can try to get an update during the intermission.
Exactly.
How he is.
Southwell coming away with the puck right now. Gets it to Casaria. Casaria shoots it on net. Just goes wide of the goal. Neff right in good position. Net is moved from its original position, so going to take a quick second to fix that. Rams going to make a line change real quick as Kyle Riley comes out to take the face-off for the Rams, so his line out. DeFazio, Hassel, Rivard, and Clark out on the ice with him. Quick shot on net, saved by Wilson. Hunter Clark was right there in perfect position. 5:21 left in the second. I don't even know if that took a full second off the...
I'll tell you how quick it was. I didn't even see the shot.
That was unreal. Holy cow. Hunter Clark showing off that he's been at the gym. Shot on net goes just wide. Again, Hunter Clark shot on net, and that's going to be covered up and saved by Wilson once more.
Fans, be sure to buy a chuckle puck. We're going to be playing in just a few minutes. Chuckle puck brought to you by Sounds Now, coming up between the second and third period.
No changes in the lineup so far. We still have Kyle Riley out there. Wildcats in possession of the puck right now. Number 6, Brian Hogan, took the faceoff for the Wildcats. John Hogan with the puck now sends it off to Carter. Carter's going to try to send it around the boards, but DeFazio intercepts it. DeFazio plays it off the boards, and that's going to hit the netting and delay the game for just a quick second. And there's another Ram out there where Joseph was being worked on. I believe it's number 18, Reeves, if I can see that correctly. But he's been out there with...
Yeah, he's been living. He's lived there the whole game.
Yeah. Oh, has he the entire game?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know Reeves was playing earlier, so if it is Reeves, that must have happened way early on in the game.
Well, he's been there the whole period then, because he's not...
Yeah, I noticed that, yep.
I don't think that this is...
Injury related?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good.
Unless it is more of a longer-term energy. Energy,
yeah, exactly.
I don't recall an incident involving 18.
I didn't really see anything either. Nothing that caught my eye, but there's always pre-existing injuries where maybe he tweaked his back earlier in practice or something like that and just couldn't go anymore. But
sure,
we'll definitely try to give you an update on Reeves as well, if anything. Obviously, we're just kind of speculating here. But if anything is wrong, we'll try to get an update on that as well.
See, to me, it almost looked like he was in the reserve, dressed but not really.
Yes, exactly.
Not really playing.
And we're going to have a penalty here on Killam as he brought down number 29, Zaleski. Oh, there's two 29s. I'm sorry. All right, well, your guess is as good as mine then, folks. There's a 29 who is Jason Zaleski and a 29 who's Greg Hendrickson. So
let's hope they're not on the ice at the same time.
I'm not 100% sure which one's out there, but I'll do my best. Maybe just say 29 the rest of the night.
Yeah, 29 passes to 29.
29, yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. I've never seen that before.
And in the net, 29. It's like everyone wears 29.
That's got to be like a tribute thing then if they did that. You know how they do that for in baseball. So Killam got the interference penalty called on him.
Well, I can't say he didn't actually earn it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to agree with that call right there. Puck sent all the way across the ice to Carter. Carter still with it, drops it back to Armenti. Armenti still with it, takes a shot on net. That was a perfect hole for Dietrich to see through. No traffic at all. 1:25 left on the power play for the Wildcats. Looks like Brian Hogan's going to take the faceoff for the Wildcats, and I believe Kyle Riley's out there now to take a faceoff for the Rams. Stopped by Armenti. Played in by a Hogan. Shot right in front of the net. Good save there by Dietrich. Shot came from number 12, Chris Westland. Taken by the Wildcats still. That actually hits his own teammate. That hit number 9, Carter. Wildcats still in possession to Carter. Carter has it now. Carter shoots that, gets deflected, goes high. Right in front of the net, still right in front of that. Huge save by Dax.
Unbelievable.
And refs can't see the puck, so they're going to blow it dead. But I saw an absolute stretch by Dax Dietrich that made me hurt.
Yeah,
Huge
sorry about
save.
that shot, folks. I started watching it. I got excited and looked in real time and not through the lens. And the angle was just a little, not the best shot, but we still should have been able to see Dax's stretch. He just threw that left leg out there.
Yeah, that was so impressive. So one of the 29s out there to take the faceoff for the Wildcats, and then Chandler Yoder taking it for the Rams. Puck actually deflected off him. DeFazio harassing 29 to try to figure out what he can do with the puck. Puck sent around the boards. Number 28 out there, Farguson as well. Rosetta with the puck now, fakes the shot, gives it to 29. 29 now looking in to Rosetta. Rosetta does the one-timer, whiffs on it. Puck sent all the way down the ice, and Wilson actually has to make the save. 12 seconds left on the penalty kill. Good job so far by the Rams with a little bit of luck, which I'm sure they won't complain about. 3 seconds left on the power play for the Wildcats. Dax had to make one more save and does so. Puck actually bounces right out to Rosetta again. Rosetta passes it in. Wildcats still in possession of the puck now as they just misplay, and that's going to go all the way down the ice, but pass from the Wildcats have to get there. Southwell racing in, trying to get there on time, and does so. O'Donnell with the puck now, tries to get a centering pass. Just unable to, so Neff's going to come away with the puck now. Accidentally misplays it, plays into his favor, though. Shot right into the pocket of Wilson, and Wilson not happy about something, as I believe it was Neff or Southwell who tried to get an extra poke in there. Wilson was like, hey, man, I had that covered up. Don't keep trying to poke me. That was O'Donnell, excuse me.
Well, Neff was right there with him.
Wilson gave a little punch to O'Donnell, though. Just letting him know, the friendly reminder that he's right there as well. Puck won by the Wildcats. We got 1:21 left in second period of the game. Rivard's going to come away with the puck. Put on the brakes. Good move there. Gets it out to Riley. Riley with a couple nifty moves as well. Hunter Clark now in hot pursuit of the puck with a good move as well. Gets it to Rivard. Rivard finally gets poke checked and taken away by number 20, Rowe. Wildcats do stay onside. Puck shot over Dietrich's head. Less than a minute now in the period. Cross ice pass for Cherry Picker waiting right there. Good defense by the Rams there. That was number 29. Not quite sure which one it was, but he was just waiting at the blue line for the puck. Almost sandwiched there. Shot from number 5 bounces off his own player. That was Osmond. Bounced off number 29. Hassel comes away with the puck. 25 seconds left in the period now. He's got Ansay in front of him. Decides to go to Matraszyk's side. Schneeberger right at center ice. Slaps it in. Ansay now fighting over the puck, and there's a loose puck right in front of him, unable to get there. And we have 8 seconds left in the period now. And unless anything drastic happens, that should do it. Except they're going to call an icing with 3 seconds left.
That's almost so what's the point?
That really is. Especially because I honestly thought a Wildcat player got there first. But nonetheless, the refs are in control of the game, and they like to make sure they maintain that position. So we're going to bring it all the way back down to the Wildcat zone. Danny Matraszczyk out there still to take the faceoff for the Rams. And I believe it's number 12, Westland, to take the faceoff for the Wildcats. That should just about do it for the period.
And it does.
They're actually, the ref had his hand raised up, so there may be a penalty starting in the next period. And I'll keep you guys updated on that best I can, but we'll see because the hand definitely flew up. So, folks, we're going to try to get a few updates for you at the beginning of the next period.
Yeah, we got a couple of health reports to get and see what's going on with that penalty. Thanks so much for watching the game. We're going to go ahead and step aside for the intermission. We will be back for the start of the third. You're watching Colorado Sports TV's coverage of the CSU Rams versus the Arizona Wildcats. Well, folks, welcome back. It's time for the start of the third period. We're going to jump on the air just a few seconds early because the Zebras have a habit of getting this third period started before the clock. But I don't know if that's going to happen today.
Should be right on time, looks about.
So we do have some health reports for you. We'll get to that in just a second. The Rams are going to start off in a penalty kill. Number 21 has got 2 minutes on the clock.
Schneeberger, and we did say that earlier, yeah. We saw the arm go right up right at the end of the second period, and so we knew something was coming.
And I had a very brief conversation with the GM, Joe, and he's just been happy with how the game has been going so far and thinks the guys are going to be victorious, but it's going to be a hard-fought 20 minutes here to go in regulation.
Most definitely.
And it's been exciting.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this game. This has been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying it back at home in the comfort and warmth of your house.
Yes, warmth being the key
Warmth
phrase
being
here.
the major key right there.
Because we are sacrificing in this meat locker for you.
Most definitely. But so just with a quick stoppage of play here, little update for you guys. Duncan Reeves out for the night with a concussion, and Ben Joseph out for the night on his way to the hospital to get stitches. So no concussion for Ben as of yet, but his face wouldn't stop bleeding, so they're going to take him to get some stitches. And Duncan Reeves couldn't quite see the hit originally, but he will be out for the rest of the night with a concussion.
And depending upon the severity of that concussion, his season might actually be done.
Could be the end of his season, unfortunately. Duncan's had a good year this year.
Considering they've got the rest of this game tonight, these two teams play again tomorrow night with a puck dropping around 7:30.
And that should be fun.
And then next week the Rams have it's a split series.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night they're in Boulder. Tonight or next Saturday, I can't talk. Next Friday they're in Boulder. Next Saturday, the Buffalo come up here for the final home game of the season.
Exactly. Yep.
And then the week after that, just 2 weeks from tonight, the Rams head over to Utah to end their season on the road.
Yes. So we still got hockey to watch. Unfortunately, if you want to go watch the last game, you're going to have to make the trip. But we will be with you next week, and we will be with you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, Joe has offered us a seat on the bus if we want to head over to Utah with him, but I'm not so sure schedules will permit that to happen. It's a very tempting opportunity. But then again, being stuck on a bus with 23 guys that definitely need a shower for like 7-8 hours.
And depending on whether it's a win or a loss, it's either a real happy or a real unfortunate ride.
Yeah.
And I've been there. Those long bus trips after a loss are horrible. But while we were talking amongst ourselves, huge save by Dietrich. Huge couple saves by Dietrich, doing a really good job tonight. Both goaltenders absolutely solid. 2 goals allowed, but they were solid goals. Those were not those gimme goals, those ones that come easily. They were hard fought for. Wildcats working from behind the net right now.
I don't understand how Dax doesn't have knee problems. He'll have his thighs parallel to each other, but then his knees, his lower legs are like 90 degrees out going across the ice.
And folks, I see, is that Casaria? Yeah, it's number 6, Casaria limping off the ice. That is 3 Rams tonight. Casaria slowly limping off the ice, unhappy with something that happened, but
it's no guarantee he won't be back.
Yes, we'll try to keep you updated on that as well. But yeah, going back to what the goaltenders do, goaltenders and catchers. Ooh, good centering pass there, no goal though. Goaltenders and catchers definitely end up with some knee problems later on in their lives, but they do a really good job of stretching out ligaments, stretching out.
Well, the catcher doesn't have to deal with half a dozen bodies right in front of him.
Exactly, that's the thing. Yep. I was a catcher up until about 8th grade, and that's when my knees started hurting, and I was like, oh boy, this is way too young to do that, so they moved me over to second. But, squatting for hours and hours and hours each day takes a toll. It's not as much fun as it sounds. Those knee savers that you can wear on the back of your legs are literal knee savers.
Oh, yeah. I didn't do much catching, but I did a whole bunch of Little League umpiring.
Oh, yeah, so you're bent over right there the whole time, too.
Oh, yes.
Thought we had a breakaway chance real quick. Not quite. That's going to be taken away by the Wildcats. Southwell in hot pursuit of the puck. Good hit there by number 3, Neff, as he separates the body from the puck. Neff tried to get it past Farguson, unable to, though. Centering pass, that's going to be intercepted by Neff. Gets it to center ice, and that's taken over by the Wildcats. Farguson with it now. An absolute laser of a shot, but seen completely clear by Dietrich. No bodies in the way. I've seen a few hard shots tonight. There's been some powerful shots coming from both ends, really.
I want his blood circulation. Look at this little kid running back and forth in just a T-shirt. His heart's pumping so hard because of his age. Anyway, that blood's circulating really quick. But
exactly.
that kid's probably not even close to cold.
I wish I had his energy. I'm envious of the energy.
Right now, at this temperature, I want the blood circulation, but I'll take the energy next.
Puck taken by Kalam from behind the net. Gets it out to Miller. Miller's going to just work it himself, but he does get harassed by number 27, Wilkinson. However, Hunter Clark was in hot pursuit, and I believe they're going to call that either an icing or offsides. And I believe it's going to be taken back in the... I hate saying it early because I'm always wrong. All signs point to taking it way back to the Ram zone. So, safe to say with 16:49, they're going to drop the puck in the Ram zone. Kyle Riley out for the Rams along with number 6, Brian Hogan. Killam takes the puck and tried to get it out of the zone. Did for just a second as Rivard is unable to handle the puck.
So do we want to start a pool here to see if we're going to end up ending the game within the regulated time, or are we going to...
16 minutes left, a lot of hockey. I think we should... I think once we get down to 10 minutes and see what happens. But yeah, my fingers are hoping so. But I can never, ever, ever complain about catching extra hockey. Number 24, that's going to be Siegel, comes up with it. And still with it, tries to get a shot on net. That was blocked by Miller. Miller loses the stick in the process, just got it back now. Just flipped out to center ice as River tries to get it to Hunter Clark and does so. Hunter falls down, no tripping. Farguson with the puck now. Ansay coming in after him. Farguson with the shot, gets deflected by DeFazio. Another shot saved by Dietrich. Ansay now comes away with the puck. Ansay also a very fast skater, very powerful skater. He uses a low center of gravity to his advantage. Good stop there by DeFazio to keep the puck in play, but just after I say that, we got a breakaway chance for number 29. Slides in. Oh. Not necessarily a save by Dietrich, but a breakup in the play.
He never really got a shot off.
Nope. Ooh, good save there by Dietrich. Allows the rebound, but Rams D coming in strong, doing a good job. Got Matrzik coming in now with Nightenbach to his left. Shot on net, rebound. Huge hit. Matrzik able to get up from that, but that was a huge hit from Rosetta. Shot on net again from Ansay, goes wide. 15 minutes left here. In regulation, puck just squeezes loose. Not really touched by anyone until neutral zone. Ansay tries to make a hit, flies into the boards into himself. Noah Miller also missing on the hit. O'Donnell gets the puck and just hits it out of reach of Neff. No icing, though. Good takeaway by O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets absolutely slammed and stays down for just a second, gets back up. Puck taken by Southwell. Southwell really trying hard to get there, pit-pocketed away from by number 3, Armenti, and Armenti flying up ice. Good poke check there by number 8, Hassel. That's going to be brought up by O'Donnell. O'Donnell, just before he gets the shot away, gets tipped, so that shot's going to go wide. Southwell flies a shot in. That goes high. Not quite out of play yet. Number 20, Rowe, with the puck now, loses it. O'Donnell with the puck, shoots on net. Easy save for Wilson. O'Donnell doing a good job playing offense and defense, taking pucks away and getting shots on net. O'Donnell's had a great last couple games. He is a senior, so he's really leaving everything out on the ice. Farguson with the puck now, flying in. Puts the shot on net, saved by Dietrich. Allows the rebound, but taken by the Rams. Turned over by Kalam. Centering pass, just unable to get there, but there is a shot high over the net. Shot comes from number 5, Osmond. Loose puck out in front, still loose, right out in front of the net. Shot off the post and cleared, not quite cleared out yet. Good defense by Miller there. And finally cleared out. We got a 3-on-2 here. Just kidding, Rams make a quick change. Riley and Rivard together. Great save by Wilson as he just gets his skate on it. DeFazio's shot goes wide. 13 minutes left in regulation now. Exciting couple last minutes going on here. Not too many stoppages of plays either. Looks like Osmond's going to come away with the puck. Mishandled by a Wildcat. Nightenbach just unable to not get there.
We were talking earlier about the possibility of mercy rule, and I wonder if it isn't just a running clock with no stoppages.
That's true.
That's how it is in minor league football here in Colorado.
Yep. That's the second half, correct, when that happens? Or is it the whole game?
Anything after the first quarter.
Okay.
With the Colorado Football Conference, if a team is sufficiently far enough ahead, which is almost impossible after the first quarter,
yeah.
but if it does happen, then they go to a running clock.
That saves a lot of heartache.
No matter what point in the game they are in. But
good save by Dietrich there.
Typically, it starts in the third.
Yeah.
Well, with this, if you actually had 32-1.
Oh, gosh. We would have packed up. We would have called it a win or a loss, no matter what.
You might actually see that tomorrow in the alumni game.
Exactly. Oh, yes, that's true.
The alumni game is here tomorrow. It's starting at 2 p.m.
Yep. And folks, if you're watching tonight and planning on coming up tomorrow, we definitely would love to see you guys up here because that's a lot of fun to watch.
I won't be able to be here to cover it.
No.
I'm going to be up in the mountains with my family, but although I'll be back in time for tomorrow night's game, but it should be a fun time. If you're in Fort Collins or Northern Colorado, come on over to Epic and check it out.
A couple Wildcat players run into each other. Leaves a little bit of room, but mishandled by DeFazio. DeFazio does get it out to Blake Davies. Davies' pass gets stopped by the ref. So Neff just flips it up, but that's going to be taken by Rowe. Rowe circles around and backtracks just a little bit. And puck was tipped, so there's going to be no icing. DeFazio tries to get it past the ref and does so, and looks like we are going to have an icing here. Southwell believes he touched it, but refs are going to say no. Face-off going to come all the way back down to the Ram zone. Looking like Riley's about to take the face-off, along with number 16. It's going to be Tyler Griffith. Rams win the face-off. Will Neff in hot pursuit of the puck now. Gets there first, decides to just dump it. Hit by a Wildcat and poke checked away. Southwell all by himself. Centering pass, unable to get there was Riley. So Rams circle around, backtrack a little bit with Davies out there. Back to Davies now. Davies is going to circle behind the net. Gets tripped up. Shot right in front of the net. Gets saved by Dietrich. We're going to have another icing here, folks. Except they waved it off right at the last second. Wildcats recoup and plan on heading back out, but unable to. Puck sent right back into their zone. Wildcats still in possession with it. Try to get it past center ice and do so. And we're going to have an icing here as it was not touched before the red line. After the red line, excuse me. Going to go all the way back down to the Wildcats zone now. So Wildcats are going to come off the bench, I believe 1 or 2. And then Rams can make the change, so they're going to do so. Danny Matrzik out to take the face-off for the Rams. Along with number 6, Brian Hogan. Matrzik gets removed, so Nightenbach comes in and takes over for him. Matrzik gets the puck right away. Ansay tried to get the puck, unable to. 9 minutes left here in the game, 9:30 left in the game. Puck centering pass. Matrzik had his stick tied up, so he was unable to do anything. Kill him with the puck now. Tried to get it out to Nightenbach, unable to. Got his stick tied up with a few Wildcats. Good pass there to Nightenbach. Nightenbach gets it to, tried to get it to Ansay, unable to. Shot from a Wildcat gets deflected and goes out back into center ice and slides all the way back down into their own zone. Just under 9 minutes here left. Puck taken by Farguson. Centering pass is going to be tipped and go to O'Donnell, but taken by the Wildcats again. A little bit of an awkward pass there, so puck slides and finds its way down to Wildcat zone. Number 4, Rosetta, decides to just dump it in. Puck being shot at and shot at and shot at and poked at after Dak thinks he has it. And finally a whistle's blown, but Rams not very happy about that. Rams are going to make a quick change. Kyle Riley there to take the faceoff along with number 16, Griffith. Shot right in front of the net. Dax makes a save. Another save by Dax Dietrich. Number 27, Wilkinson, does a backwards somersault to get out of the awkward position he was in. But Dietrich just with some Matrix-style saves. Good pass there from Riley. Riley gets it out to Rivard, and Rivard unable to do much with it as he was swarmed by Wildcats. Tipped from Clark. It's going to go straight to number 3, Armenti. Armenti gets it back to Rowe. Rowe's going to take it up himself. Decided to just dump it in. Kill him with the puck now. Fighting Hogan for it. Davies is going to come away with it. Davies takes it right out in front of the net. He's poke checked by the other Hogan. Decides to take it around the net. And then Riley decides to take it up himself. Shot hits the side of the net. Scrum against the boards with a few Rams and a few Wildcats both there. Wildcats come away with it. DeFazio keeps it in on a great play by him. Shot just goes wide. Hunter Clark unable to do much, so puck's going to slowly make its way down to the other side of the ice, and it's going to be brought right back to the Wildcat zone. Wildcats all with their hands on their sticks, leaning over right now. They are gassed. This would either be a good timeout for the Wildcats or a really good chance for the Rams when they got some fresh legs.
We'll see if they're going to be able to seize this opportunity.
They're all looking real tired right now. They all got their hands on their hips and on their sticks. Danny Matrzik to take the face-off. Rams got to capitalize here. Ansay tried a little backhand move, just unable to. Davies can't quite get there in time, and Cats are able to make a change. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here. Matrzik absolutely not happy whatsoever about that.
Let's see. Well, I don't see either door opened up yet.
You know,
there goes.
I learned a fun fact.
There goes the Rams.
The door from one of my friends who works in the box, the door can't, you can open the door too soon and they get mad at you. So the referees will yell at you if you open the door too soon. And so
I can't imagine the referees are yelling at her.
You know, you're right. Maybe strictly talking. Or they just want to talk to her more. So,
well,
either way, I do know that they do get in trouble, regardless of being yelled at or not. They do get in trouble for that.
Sure.
Which I can understand, and they get in more trouble if they open the door before the penalty is killed.
And they've got a 5-year-old down there now.
In the box.
In the box with him. He seems to be the box attendant right now. They'll take whatever volunteers they can get.
Keeping everyone in line.
Absolutely.
So Arizona goes on the power play as Blake Davies heads to the box for the Rams. Rams doing a good job of penalty kills so far.
Just need to hang on for another minute and 36 seconds here.
6 minutes exactly now left in the period. Trying to get a centering pass set up, uses the behind the net to his advantage. That was number 19, Zelmer. Puck tried to be shot in, unable to. His bodies fly over each other. Centering pass, shot, goes wide. And sent down the board. So Wilson's going to have to touch the puck to stop it from being iced. 1 minute exactly now left in the power play for the Wildcats. Rams making a line change so they got fresh legs. Carter with the puck now decides to take it up. Was going to look like he dropped it back to Armenti. Holds it himself, though. Now drops it back to Armenti to Carter. Carter still with the puck to Armenti. Armenti looking to shoot. Does so. Goes wide and high. Good stop there by Carter to keep the play going, but refs decide that was played with a high stick. So that's going to blow the play dead and take that faceoff out to the neutral zone. Big break there for the Rams as there's 31 seconds left and 5 minutes exactly in the game. Regulation, excuse me. We don't like to say, I guess you could say we're a little superstitious. We don't like to say in the game in the third period. We've had a few experiences where...
that's bitten us in the ass.
It has,
yeah.
it has. So we like to stay away from that as much as we can. Puck dumped in on net, so Dietrich did have to make the save. Miller with the puck now, with a plethora of other players around him. Centering pass gets intercepted by number 4, Kalam.
You know, I just want to take a quick second and say I really admire the dedication of some of the CSU students that are here tonight. There are some folks, there are honestly some students here that have turned the Epic Ice Arena into a study hall. They're watching the game, but they're also working on homework on a Friday night.
Talk about killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
That is dedication, to work on your homework while you're at an event on a Friday night. Either that or that's really someone who can't let go. But either way, I will admire that.
I can promise you I've never done it while I'm at a hockey game, but that would be a little bit difficult for me. Probably wouldn't be able to keep
if you're
my
out
eye
on the ice.
Exactly.
Yeah. And there's actually more than one person doing this.
Yes, oh yeah.
I've counted at least 3, so I sincerely do admire their dedication because I certainly didn't have it in college.
Oh, no, not at all. Farguson with the puck now. Centering pass tipped on net, goes over the net. Tried to get out in front, it just sits there in the crease. Dax never initially had to make the save because they didn't get hit anywhere, but Dax was right there in great position. Rams do end up killing the penalty, 2-2, 3:25 left in the game now. And one of the number 29s comes away with the puck. Farguson with it now. Farguson's going to hold it, try to get a centering pass out. O'Donnell intercepts that, though. DeFazio had a lead, unable to get it to him, but Anse flying up the ice now. Takes a shot, blocker save, easy blocker save by Wilson, but Anse gets his own rebound. Anse walking in, shot! Bouncing puck in front of the net, Wilson falls on it.
Yeah, he just belly flops down onto the ice to try to stop the clock here. 2:58 to go in regulation.
Smart move on his part, just land on it. Can't get it underneath your belly.
I'm going to make a prediction here. And, you know, like this could be dangerous, but
knock on wood at home, folks.
I have a feeling this is going to come down to a shootout.
That would be fun. I would like that. I would enjoy that. And to get there, you got to obviously no more goals in regulation. You get a 5-minute 4-on-4 period of overtime. And then after that, if there are no goals scored, then you get to see overtime, or excuse me, you get to see a shootout. Shootouts are always exciting because that's where the moves come out. It's just you and the goalie out there, and that's a lot of fun to watch.
And it's a sudden death overtime too. So
yep. Oh yeah.
If one team or the other scores, that's it. The game's over.
Davies unable to make the shot because that went to his backhand. We may have a breakaway chance here with Carter. Carter shot on net. Huge save by Dietrich. Pad save. Centering pass again. Dietrich able to make the save again. Matrzik intercepts a pass. Anse's going to take that, send it back to the boards, to Davies, to DeFazio. DeFazio's going to play with it for a little bit, see what he got, and gets it out to Anse. Nightenbach trying to make a play, unable to. But really giving number 4 the business. That's Rosetta. Whiffed on by a Wildcat and bounces over. We may have a breakaway chance here if River can get there in time, and he just can't quite get there, but both players fall down as they try to get the puck. In Wilson and a defender for the Wildcats, who I believe is number 19, which is Zelmer. Both of them fell down in passing and receiving the puck, but no Ram was there, unfortunately. That would have been quite a way to end the game.
Oh, it would have.
We did have a fluke goal last night. We haven't had any tonight.
Yeah, that
yet.
bouncing goal last night was kind of fun.
1:35 left here in the regulation. Fun game to watch so far.
For those who weren't with us last night, the Arizona State goalkeeper was not expecting what came at him. He had a bit of like a second baseman bounce.
Yep, it was a short hop. It short hopped him. That shot's going to go flying high into the net. But yeah, what Scott was saying, the shot came from behind the blue line and just bounced over his mitt, and it's like an infield error right there. Fortunately, a little bit more costly than an infield error, but that did help the scoring get started off for the Rams. We do have 1:13 left in regulation. Full strength hockey for both teams. And we got Brian Hogan, and Matrzik taking face-off for both teams. Davies trying to get there on time, unable to. Centering pass. Hunter Clark was able to block it. Get in the way at least. Shot bounces off the side of the net. From our vantage point, that looked a little scary for a second.
About 45 seconds left.
Yep. Puck being hard fought for. Kalam's down there. He fell. Still trying to get there. Still scrumming around. Shot on net. Good. Block there by Riley. Riley's feeling that one, though, as that actually went off the back of his leg, where you don't really have much padding there, and he's literally on his knee going down. Trying to get there. Rams do take over the puck, but lose it behind the net. And that's going to be an icing call. So that's going to be brought all the way back down with 20 seconds exactly left here in regulation. And let's see if Rams really push hard here in the last 20 seconds. And we're going to have a timeout called real quick. Timeout called by Arizona. That's a good timeout. Off the icing, you got tired players, and you got the puck in your own zone. So right now, I'm sure, they're bringing out the whiteboard for the Rams. Rams lost a few good guys tonight. I haven't seen Casaria come back yet. So Casaria's still back in the locker room along with Reeves. Reeves has a concussion, so he's officially out, and Joseph isn't even in the building. He has to go get stitches. And with as good as our training staff is here, we don't have the right tool to stitch you up directly on the ice. Looks like the Wildcats brought out their whiteboard as well, just saying, hey, we got to stop this puck at all costs. Even though we're going to have a rematch here in about 24 hours. Same two teams. And I'm expecting, whatever outcome this happens, I'm expecting a much more exciting game tomorrow, because there's going to be revenge involved from either team. Rams fans getting on their feet, getting excited now, whistling, trying to cheer on the boys in the last 20 seconds of regulation.
Well, that could also just trying to get circulation going, because it's...
I hear you there.
It's cold in here.
I decided to stand up and try to get the blood flow back to my legs. Big hit there put on by Matrzik. Puck's going to slide all the way down. That should be... Icing is waved off. Ooh. Hassel went dangerously head first into the boards. It looked like one of his skates caught an edge. We have 3 seconds left, so that should do it for regulation as O'Donnell takes over. We're going to get some free hockey here, folks. We're going to get a 5-minute 4-on-4 period of overtime hockey. And if there is no goal scored, it is a sudden death overtime. But if no goal is scored in overtime, we're going to go to a shootout.
And we've got a 2-minute intermission, if you will, between the third period and the overtime. Not really enough time to go anywhere or do anything.
We're going to have a quick 2-minute break. So if anyone needs to use the restroom, repop some popcorn, anything like that, we'll be right here when you guys come back. Both whiteboards brought back out now. And actually, I got a text update saying that at least Joseph is back in the building. So whatever happened, he's back here to cheer on his teammates. And I believe I see Reeves down there in street clothes now, not in his pads anymore. But Reeves refused to leave the ice the whole second period, even though he was not playing anymore. Which again attests to the brotherhood and the camaraderie that these teams have. Got about 30 seconds left here in the break as the goalies head back to their respective nets. They're not going to switch sides. They're going to stay there at the same side.
I love it when people try to get me to engage in a political debate while I'm working.
I try to stay away from my phone as much as I can until I get text updates about injured players, but yeah, I understand that. You don't want to get heated while you're doing the camera work.
Oh, I'll just put it out there, folks. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you want to be on. Just be active. You can
I understand that.
Left wing, right wing, in the middle, I don't care. Just be active.
5 minutes put up on the board, 2-2. 4-on-4 hockey for you guys tonight. And I'm expecting the pace to be picked up because 4-on-4 hockey goes fast.
Yes, it does.
O'Donnell out there along with Farguson. And Wildcats come away with the faceoff. Wildcats still in possession. Get out back to Farguson. Farguson flying up the ice on the right side. Shot goes high and over the net. Not quite out of play yet. Wildcats maintain possession, though, however. And looks like DeFazio is going to get there first behind the net. Whiffs on a pass, but doesn't matter. Gets it to Hassel. Hassel's going to fly down to Neff. Neff, icing waved off, but Neff is hammered.
Oh. He was taken off his feet there.
Shot by Hassel. Good block. Yeah, he was met right there. It looked like Neff actually ran into a brick wall.
Yeah, the follow-up shot there was deflected up into the net, stopping the clock at 4:24 here in the overtime period.
Both teams are going to make a quick line change here. Looks like Austin Ansay, Kalam, Noah Miller, and Southwell are going to come out for the Rams.
Now, what I have noticed is and I've been watching for him, Casera has not come back out.
No, he and Reeves is back out there in street clothes now. Casaria is not. I haven't seen him, but Ben Joseph is back in the building now as well.
It doesn't take too long to get glued up.
No.
And they probably glued him instead of stitched him.
Yeah, exactly. Depending on how deep and how long the cut is.
Yeah, the glue will work better in a flexible area like that.
Exactly. Puck taken by Rowe behind the net. Gives it to Carter. Carter, one of the faster players, captain of the Wildcats. Still with the puck. Good defensive play by Southwell there. Trying to get a centering pass out, unable to so far as he's absolutely harassed by Noah Miller, doing a great job on defense. Miller finally gets it out of play, out of his own zone, but taken quickly right back in. Wildcats trip up over the puck just a little bit. That was Westland.
Not sure why he was having difficulty there, but he was having a little trouble keeping his feet out from under him. I'm guessing the snow got in the way.
Exactly. I was going to say ice was not Zamboni'd, obviously, with the 2-minute break. So still got some choppy ice out there. 3:19 left here in overtime. Still in the Rams zone. Been in the Rams zone for most of the overtime period. Just taken out to center ice. Rowe now flying in, though. Rowe takes a shot, deflected. Hunter Clark with the puck now. Solid defense and solid offense by the Wildcats all around so far. Puck's going to be tipped in, and Wilson will have to make the save and just hold on to it. Finally, the whistle's blown. Face-off going to come in the Wildcats zone. 2:53 left in overtime. 2-2 game. Solid goaltending from both goalies tonight. Both have done an excellent job. Yeah, 2 goals were scored, but hard-fought goals. None of that easy stuff tonight. Neff flying in, gets to the puck first. Doesn't really make a difference, though. Wildcats take over. As Brian Hogan came in to get the puck. Pass to Osmond. Osmond whiffs on a shot. O'Donnell there to make the play. Neff and O'Donnell run into each other a little bit. Neff gets upended. Puck taken out by Hassel now. Hassel has O'Donnell in front, decides to take it himself. Good stick handling there from Hassel. Hassel's shot goes just wide and high and into the net. That's probably the best scoring chance the Rams have had so far in overtime. Hassel had one of the defenders in his hands like a puppet, made an easy move around him, just misfired his shot. Face-off going to be taken by Southwell and Westland. Taken up by Rosetta. Rosetta flying in actually takes the pass from himself from what seemed like the blue line. Got there first. Looks like Rivard's going to get the puck. He's got Southwell to his left, 2 defenders in front of him. Southwell just misplays the puck a little bit, puts on the brakes. Going to be taken by the Wildcats. Just under 2 minutes here left in overtime. DeFazio's going to get to the puck first. That's going to be an icing call. Going to be taken all the way back down to the Rams zone now. Or excuse me, the Wildcat zone. Danny Matrzik out there at center, going to take the face-off. Hunter Clark, Hassel, and DeFazio out there as well. Ooh. Temperature dropping here.
Yeah, the cold is starting to get to me.
Cold is getting to me, yeah. It's chilly, but that's all right.
Sorry if the camera's shaking, folks.
We're all shaking over here. Shot on net score. Shot on net scored by, I can't quite see the number, but that's going to do it for the night.
Yeah, same thing that happened last time we were in overtime.
Yep.
We get down to the end of it, and the visiting team sneaks one in, glove side high, to win the game.
And that's a hard loss because of the people that we've lost, the players that we've lost during the game. And we'll definitely give you an update tomorrow, folks, as soon as we can to see who's going to be in the lineup, who's not.
But Dax played a hell of a game.
Oh,
though.
Yeah, he had a great game. Both goaltenders really did. Dax cannot hang his head about that. Those are not, that is not, he's going to say all losses are bad, but that is not a bad loss.
No.
He played a heck of a game. He left his heart out there. And the Rams just came up short tonight, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
They do get a point for taking this into overtime for the standings that they're in right now, but unfortunately can't get the 2 points and the win. But hey, guys, we'll be back here tomorrow to bring you the same 2 teams.
Yeah, they're starting to hit the locker room and they realize, oh, wait a minute, we got one more thing to do. No, I guess not. We'll do it tomorrow. So that's going to do it for us here at Epic. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Wasn't quite the win we were hoping for. The Rams go down 3-2 in overtime. But that was a great game.
That was a lot of fun to watch.
So we will be back with you tomorrow night. I'm thinking the drop the puck will be somewhere in the area of around 7:30, 7:40. So we hope you join us then. Until then, I'm Scott. On behalf of Josh and Mark, thank you so much for watching. We'll have a great night.
Yeah,